Hello, welcome to Redmen TV. It's your daily news time. Liverpool won the Merseyside derby last night. Don't know if anyone's told you. Don't know if you saw it. It was amazing. Two pieces of news. One of them specifically off the back of that, and one of them sort of transfer related. The first is about Mario Gotze. In fact, no, the second is about Mario Gotze because we like to draw that out as much as possible. The first is about the fitness of Origi. We're still waiting on a scan for him, which you'd presume will probably happen today, and normally at Spire Hospital. But we'll see. But until that point right now, the most important piece of information coming out of last night is that he's not broken his ankle. A quote from Jurgen Klopp on the official Liverpool website says, "I went to Divock in the medical room and I saw him smiling. The ankle is twisted, so we have to wait to see what happens to the ligaments. That is how it is. I can't say more." And the most important part of that, because it's not being reported as much of that, I think everyone's saying it's a sprain and what have you. But the fact that he's smiling, and maybe he's just a really happy guy. Maybe he was off his tits on painkillers or whatever, which can be a factor. But that's good for me, you know. I mean, particularly the fact that it's not broken, because a break is, there you go, game over, and you're lucky to make the start of next season if that's the case. A sprain, everyone hears sprain and goes, oh, you've got a sprained wrist because you've done whatever, like that Nias has apparently. But the sprain is a very, very general term for something that could be really, really bad, because generally speaking, you're talking about tweaking the ligaments and what have you. Fingers crossed it's not as bad as Emre Can. I don't know. We'll know more probably later today, and when we do know more, we'll probably do like a Facebook Live video on it or something or whatever. But just thoughts from you in the comments below. How important is it that Liverpool get Origi back before the end of the season? You know, we're talking about maybe 2 weeks ago, not that important. Right now, the guy's got 5 and 5. He's in sensational form. He looks our best centre-forward. So it could be a massive blow from my perspective, but your thoughts in the comments below. And the second and final piece of news today, Mario Gotze, a little update on his future. Look, we've done this a million times before, and it's almost a new piece of news on him, which is great. A little quote for him saying, "Right now there are no talks, not with the club and not with Carlo Ancelotti," talking about obviously the fact that his contract's due up at the end of next season at Bayern Munich. "I don't have a concrete schedule. I can't say whether a decision about my future will be made before or after the Euros." He goes on to say that he knows that like someone like Matt Hummels wants his decision to be made before he goes to Euros, but then also goes on to say, look, Toni Kroos went to the international tournaments, the World Cup, I guess that would have been, but then moved to Real Madrid after that. So he said basically all avenues are open, and it's another one where it hints more towards the fact that I think it could be game playing from him and his agent to make sure that they get a new contract at Bayern Munich. But he also, the fact that he says, listen, I'm completely open to things, doesn't mean the door's been shut in any way, shape or form on a Liverpool move, but I guess we'll know more, once the season's over, which is, I'd love to just go, there you go, Mario Gotze, tick, sign, leaning in some stuff at Melwood, and thanks very much, let's start getting your name on the back of the shirt. But, it does feel like it's going to be one that's going to have to wait, and he's the kind of player that's worth the wait. If you agree, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and give this video a like as well.
Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's daily news time. We've got 3 stories today, 2 of which have an answer to, and one of them doesn't. The first guy that we're going to be talking about is, yes, that's